This lesson is going to be good, so very good, extremely good, the best. Okay, I'll stop now because it's really no good saying so myself. Well, yes, I do have the right to evaluate my own lesson, but let's talk first about why this word good is so bad. It's very general, bland, and vague. Good is an implication that you want to avoid details. It is a sign of disinterest in carrying on a conversation. It is ironic that good can sound very rude. But worst of all, good is bad in that it is most commonly used as a lie. Consider this simple exchange.
How are you today?
Oh, I'm good.
Let's pause here for a second. Note that good is the only acceptable answer to that question/greeting. Even if you just got robbed and then broke a leg falling down the stairs, you're still expected to say good. Okay, not really, but you get the idea. Good is overused. So what can we say instead? It depends entirely on the context. When someone asks you,
How's work?
before the word good slips out of your mouth, try using productive, rewarding, fruitful, and efficient.
How was the show?
Try saying touching, engaging, gripping, spectacular, entertaining, insightful.
What's your teacher like?
Try these words: charismatic, positive, approachable, inspiring, friendly, knowledgeable. Your other half asks you,
Hey, how do I look?
you could say dazzling, breathtaking, graceful, gorgeous, elegant.
How was the fancy restaurant?
In describing the food, you could say delicious, scrumptious, exquisite, delightful. All the alternatives are more specific. It gives more detail. It paints a more elaborate picture. It generates curiosity and engagement. And for English learners who need to impress, it shows a richer vocabulary. But hang on a minute, because there is a drawback for using these very descriptive words. Imagine that same example from before.
Hey, how do I look?
So you look and you see they're dressed in crazy colors and they even have the shirt on inside out. Now obviously beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but they really generally do not look great. And yet you still choose to say,
You look dazzling.
now that may come off as insincere, dishonest, satirical, or sarcastic. And in that case, good luck with the rest of your day. The idea is, don't use alternatives for the sake of it. Use them only when they apply. And perhaps more importantly, know this: the average native speaker says good all the time. The word is perfectly acceptable and natural. And sometimes you use this word with the intention to cut a conversation short. By responding with good, you might sound boring or even rude, depending on the context, but it could get you out of a conversation you don't want to have, and that's good. And finally, there are some other alternatives to good which are also vague in meaning, like splendid, marvelous, wonderful, great, excellent. In the same way, these words should be used sparingly. After all, if someone asks the same question,
How are you today?
a response like, oh, I'm splendid, would sound unnatural, weird even. So in summary, it is useful to widen our vocabulary for more variation in language, but don't let anyone tell you not to use the word good. To access more videos about learning English, please give the video a like, click subscribe, and turn on notifications.